Oh yeah, I mean we got scout receivers and speed guys going in at quarterback to try to replicate the speed that he's going to have in the game. I mean, you're just not going to be able to. But yeah, just making sure everybody's on the same page and setting edges. Don't let him get an edge on the defense because that's really when the defense starts to fall apart, especially with his speed and his agility. Don't let him get on the edge. The defensive ends, linebackers, nose tackles. Everybody just needs to that's what we've been emphasizing today in practice is just setting the edge on the QB and making sure he doesn't have any creases to go to because he showed on film when you give him just enough space to get outside or hit the edge, he's going to make you pay for it.
I think their two defensive ends might be the two best defensive players we've seen all season. They're both really good players. They have a lot of TFLs. They have the ability to sack the quarterback. So when you have a guy like that on both sides of the ball, it makes it hard. Not only in the run game but in the passing game. So we just need to go do a good job up front and make sure we're playing physical on those guys. And our line's done a really good job preparing for that this week, and I feel good about that matchup. But yeah, all around the field, they have a lot of guys with speed. That's kind of what their defense is, speed. And then Manny Diaz does a really good job showing different looks and bringing a lot of pressure. So we got to be prepared for it.
It's funny you call him a tight end. I call him a hybrid because of how well he can play outside on at 3 or number 2. I mean, his routes are just like the receivers' routes. That's why a lot of times they bring 85, the other tight end, with them, and they can run 11 personnel looks with 2 tight ends on the field because Jordan's that he's able to go out and he could play receiver and he's able to run the routes quick enough and he has enough speed to hit the edge. So yeah, I think that's a challenge for us. Them having 2 big bodies out there, being able to block in space, also in inside the tackle and in the box. What he's shown this season is something really good, but something we're gonna have to really prepare for during the week.
What's the best way to slow a guy like that down?
For us, I think it's just it's blitzing, and when we're in either it's a cover 4 or cover 2, and we have a trap corner, setting edges quickly. JQ is a really physical nickel. He's going to be lined up sometimes out there with 85 or number 9, and if we're in regular, we're going to have Chris Collins out there. So that could be another tool we go to if we're having problems with them blocking on the outside. We could move Chris Collins out there, but I'm confident in JQ if we're in dime and they're spread out that JQ can go out there and set the edge and get the ball fitted back to the backers or the safeties.